So, emotion code and body code is just another energy healing modality where we use the subconscious mind through muscle testing to uncover what you're holding on to from the past, the old version of yourself that's contributing to physical, emotional, or mental symptoms that's preventing you from moving forward. We are all holding on to baggage from the past. Something happens to us in the past, we're like, okay, this is life forever, and then we go about our life, and then whenever something similar happens, we have a reaction. We get triggered, we create emotions, we hold on to it, we create limiting beliefs about life that aren't necessarily true. So with the emotion code, we focus on those emotions because we are never taught. Sometimes we weren't taught how to feel our emotions. We were taught if we felt our emotions, we were weak, or depending on the situation, we couldn't feel them at that moment. We decided to hold on to them for a little bit and feel them later, but we just ended up holding on to it. Or it was too traumatic, too many emotions, your body just went into protective mode and just like your body went numb. So there's a lot of reasons why we hold on to our emotions, and our emotions are just a ball of energy. It's about the size of your fist. So when we store it, not only are we still feeling the emotion, it's still vibrating, we're still feeling the anger, the depression, the sadness. It is tied to a memory too. And it is also, it's almost like if you think of a pipe and or your arteries that has plaque on it, it prevents the blood from flowing through properly and you just feel off. That's the same thing. It's blocking your energy system, so you just feel off. So to get your attention, your subtle body will manifest symptoms into your physical body, be like, hey, we need some things we need to work on. And then we go through do the process with that. And you can either feel your emotions, get therapy, working out, whatever it is to release the emotions, sitting with it. I know that can be very difficult. I know I can't just be like, ooh, I'm feeling anxiety. No. I'm like, I'm feeling anxiety. What do I do? There's different types of techniques that you can do, breath work, EFT tapping, and so forth. The body code has the emotion code in it, but it goes a step further. It is all about mind, body, and soul. So those limiting beliefs, those defense mechanisms that your ego created for you, anything with the mind. And then we have circuit or system. So what in your physical or energetic body is unhappy? You can have stored emotions in your organs, which is making that organ unhappy. It doesn't mean it's failing, okay? So I'm not a doctor or anything. It just means it's unhappy, and it will manifest symptoms in your body to let you know that it's unhappy. And then we're going to be talking about toxins are in the body code, pathogens, misalignments, and nutrition and lifestyle. Within each category is a subcategory within a subcategory. So we get very detailed as to what is contributing to those symptoms that you have, the physical, emotional, or mental symptoms. So how we do this is through muscle testing. So I move my subconscious mind aside and I welcome yours over here and I do the muscle testing. I will not be able to read your mind, okay? So you don't have to worry about that. I don't want to read your mind. I got a lot going on over here. So don't feel like you have to have a clear thought and do nothing. That's not how it works. So I'm pretty much a mirror to you. We are all connected, and that is how it works. There is no time and space with this energy, and it rejects the laws of physics. It just works. So through muscle testing, we have an ability to talk to our subconscious mind through muscle testing. For me, this is the muscle testing that I do. So when I say my name is Samantha, that's my yes. When I say my name is Bob, it goes down, my finger goes down, that is my no. So that's what I'm going to be doing, asking yes or no questions. So I have the emotion code chart here. And then I have the body code chart on my computer. And just with process elimination, we get detailed as to what you're holding on to. I'm not going to be digging into your skeleton closet. Hello, welcome everybody. So it's just your subconscious mind has labeled things, and we're going to find out what the labels are, not the actual event. If we were doing a one-on-one, we can dive a little deeper. But with this, we're just going to be finding out what the label is. Once I gather all the information and your subconscious mind's happy, I'm going to release it one by one using a magnet. Now, like I said before, thank you for the corn, Janine. I'm a mirror to you, so as I'm releasing on this end, it's actually being released from you as well. What's cool about this is that this energy is limitless. So if you resonate, if I'm not actually working on you and talking to your subconscious mind, but you resonate with something, you can actually get whatever you resonate with, you can release that as well. So you can get some of that secondhand healing, okay? I think it's the app. There's something going on with the app. A lot of people are having issues where the audio is off, so I do apologize for that. So once I release everything, I will double check that there's no leftovers and kind of go forward. There was something else I wanted to say, and I don't remember. Again, the body code can help with anything. So yeah, let me... Do you drive? I don't know what that means. I've seen a behavioral therapist showing me how to express my emotion. Exactly, yeah. Okay. I did it, but I will try again. What? Let's see. I'm just... Oh, okay. Yeah, so it may be your phone, it may be my phone, it may be the app. So if it's off, I do apologize. And so if you did want to sign up for this, just go to the link in my bio. And I will be posting this on YouTube, so you can refer back to it as well. Thank you for the cloud bread. All right. So does anybody have any questions for me before I begin? I lost my pen. Oh, there it is. Does anybody have any questions before we begin? Okay. So first up, we have Janine. Janine. Hey, Claire, how are you? All right. We got Janine. And we're doing highest priority. Okay, so that's what I wanted to explain. Thank you for the mic, and thank you for the enjoy the music, and thank you for the mini speakers. So we can work on anything with the emotion code or body code. The sky is the limit. We can work on anything physical symptoms, emotional symptoms, mental symptoms, or spiritual. We can work on limiting beliefs. Some people do highest priority, and that just means you're letting your higher self, your subconscious mind, okay. I saw that I had a bad connection. I was like, we're letting your subconscious mind or your higher self decide, because it knows everything about you, and it knows what's contributing to the symptoms that are causing you the most havoc. So sometimes these are a little bit juicy. They're straight to the point. They're blunt. So if you do choose to do highest priority, just know it's not messing around. All right, it's still off, but I'll listen. Yeah, I know it's annoying if my voice isn't. I apologize. I'm doing very well. Thank you, Claire. Okay, so we have Janine, and we're doing highest priority. So, hey, Nikki. Reverse. All right. Juicy Fudan. All right, so I'm going to move my subconscious mind aside. Welcome, welcome. And I'm gonna bring you, Janine, over here. Thank you for the chill. And we are locked on and connected. Let me try. And of course, I'm in Janine's energies over here, so I'm immediately on fire. I have the lava chills. Hello, cops and first responder Paige. How are you? Just fired up the 3D printer for first time to make a can. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. My good friend has a 3D printer, and it's so cool. All right, we're still locked on and connected. Had to tell someone. I'm good. I'm doing fantastic. All right, Janine, highest priority. So do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? Yes. So Janine's subconscious mind is like, yes, we do have things we can release. Yes, you may proceed. So first up is we have energy, post-traumatic, physical, emotional shock. Physical, emotional shock. So physical emotional shock is almost like you see something, someone says something to you, and it's almost like a shock. It's like someone punches you in the gut. You're like, ugh. since you created that shock, you can have energy still stuck in your energy system. But I'm going to find out around what age you experience this to help jog your memory. Maybe you don't want to know, but we're going to jog your memory. So did this happen before 30? No. After 30? Yes. After 40? No. After 35? Yes. 35, 36, 37 years old. So this is give or take a year. So it could be 36, 37, or 38 years old. You saw something, someone said something to you, and it felt like you got punched in the gut. Just watching eating ice cream and biscuits. Ooh, you are living your best life, friend. All right, so do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. So we no longer need to know more about the physical emotional shock. We're done. The subconscious mind's like, we're good, we can move forward, but there's still more that we can release. So I'm going back to the main page and figuring out what it is. So we have energy, emotional, trapped emotion, inherited trapped emotion. So we can get our family's emotional baggage as well. Just like DNA, we can get emotional baggage. So Janine was lucky enough to get a trapped emotion. So it's very similar to your own creation. You created an emotion, you didn't know what to do with it, and you decided to hold on to it. So I'm going to find out what the emotion is. We have self-abuse. So self-abuse can mean a lot of different things. A lot of times it's negative self-talk. We are very mean to ourselves. Now, this is something that Janine got. Janine, this is what you got from someone else. And it could also mean not physically taking care of yourself, not getting enough sleep, poor diet, drinking, all that fun stuff, or it could be physically harming yourself. So there's a lot of layers. So I'm going to find out who Janine, I'm going to find out who you got. This first one, I'm explaining what I'm doing. So that's why Janine, you're like, why aren't you talking to me? I'm just talking to the group. Because I know you know what this means. So who'd you get this from? Your mom? No. Your dad? Yes. So you got it from your dad. Is this his? No. Did he get it from his mom? Yes. Is this hers? No. So grandma. Did she get it from her mom? No. Her dad? Yes. Is this his? No. All right. So great. Great, great, grandpa. So does this go back more than 10 generations? Yes. More than 20? Yes. More than 30? Yes. More than 40? No. Woo! More than 35? No. 30, 31, 32. So 32 generations. Male, female. So it was a female. So your great, 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 great grandmother. You got it from her. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. So more that can be released. We have a misalignment, a chakra, and your third eye chakra. This bad boy right here. So this is all your psychic abilities, your intuition, and being the observer of your life. Understanding that you are not your thoughts, your feelings, or your emotions. You are the observer. It's all about how you react to the world as well. Are you more reactive or proactive? Now, reaction doesn't mean your first initial reaction, because we're human. Of course, we're going to react. If someone tells me bad news, I'm not going to be like, oh, cool. Maybe sometimes you will. Hey, Kate, what's up? I'm doing great. How are you? So it's what you do afterwards. Do you overthink? Do you constantly think about it? Do you think of worst case scenario? Do you spiral? Do you bring in other things in the mix? That's what I mean by reacting. Instead of being like, okay, this is happening, you can find the meaning as to what is happening. If you're like, you know what, this is happening, everything is working out for me. So the third eye chakra has a lot of different layers, manifestation, and all that fun stuff. So do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. So we have energy, mental, and a no will to. Everybody's either eating ice cream or making ice cream. I feel like that's a sign that I need to get some ice cream today. All right, so we have a no will to. This is an energy where you were overwhelmed with sadness, hopelessness, physical pain, or life in general, and you thought something was so much intensity that your subconscious mind grabbed it, ran away with it, and it became part of your personality. Thank you for the ice cream cone. Thank you. So we're going to find out what it is. Now, there is a chart here. It is a small chart compared to what it could be. this chart is usually very harsh. It's like blunt and straight to the point. So if it is one of those harsh ones, I'm going to give other, explain what else it could be, because I lost my train of thought. Because your subconscious is just picking the closest one. So it doesn't necessarily mean it's that exact one. Maybe it is, but it could be something that is similar to it. Okay, so nobody get offended. Thank you for the tiny diny. How are you doing the readings? So I'm doing the readings, people who sign up for it. So if you wanted to sign up for it, right now I'm doing body code. You just go to the link in my bio. You have the option of doing emotion code or body code. But if you're not sure, just stick around. And if you resonate with any of these, just set the intention it gets released from you as well. Funny, 10 minutes ago, kids started asking to go for what is that? Who's manifesting that? All right, so we're going to find out what this no will to energy is. Feel feelings. So, this can be validating your feelings. This could be all feelings. So it could be the negative emotions. It could even be the positive emotions. A lot of times when people feel positive emotion, they freak out. They're like, okay, when is the bad things going to happen? When am I going to experience pain? You know, it's like, it's too good to be true. So they're afraid of feeling the positive emotion. Or this can be a specific emotion. For me, anxiety. No way. Like, I can handle depression. I can handle sadness. I can handle, well, anger, depending on my level of anger. But anxiety, it's like, it hurts my body, and I'm like, no. And that's where I go to find other things to do to avoid the anxiety, instead of just being present with it and using the tools and techniques that I use for the other emotions. So there's a lot of layers to this one. So whatever resonates with you. So it could be all emotions, negative emotions, positive emotions, or one specific emotion. And even accepting that a lot of times, you know, for me, it's like something happens, you're like, I shouldn't be feeling this way. No, I shouldn't be feeling it. It's kind of like you're rejecting your own feelings. You're like, no, I should be feeling something else. That type of thing too. All right, let's proceed. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. All right, Janine. Energy. Mental. Another no will to. Janine is unavailable. I'm just like, no. Janine, you're like done. You're like, no will to let go. Again, this one has a lot of layers. This could be letting go of a limiting belief, the old version of yourself. You could want to let something go, but your ego says no. It's like, There can be things in the past that you're holding on to. You just can't seem, like if someone hurt you in the past and you're trying to see them in a positive light, you just can't let go of what they did maybe a couple years ago or decades ago. Is something you can't let go of. Maybe it's forgiveness, it's grudges. It could be just you hold on to a lot of stuff and you can't let it go, or a specific event. So again, more layers. So I feel called to find out what age this happened. I don't know why, so I'm going to find out. So when did this happen? Before 30? No. After 30? Yes. After 40? Yes. After 50? No. After 45? Yes. 45, 46, 47 years old. So around 47 years old, you created this no will to let go. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Here we go, Janine. So we have energy. Mental, another no will to. All right, here we go. No will to grow. First thing that popped in my head, again, a lot of layers. No will to grow. This could be holding yourself back. Afraid of not being good enough, afraid of not knowing enough information to allow yourself, or even accept that you have grown. And I keep losing my train of thought. Hey Jack, what's up? It's almost like you feel like you're not at that level of healing. You're always looking to heal, to heal, to heal, to heal, instead of accepting like this healing journey is the rest of your life. Accept where you are, and it is enough, and you've done enough, and you've grown enough. That's how I view it. But feel free to view it to oh gosh, what is Janine? You're making me tongue-tied here. Hey, what's up, Monica? So it can, again, whatever resonates with you. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, mental, another no will to. All right. No will to trust others. This can be every single person, a group of people, a certain person. So kind of whatever resonates with you. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. All right, you guys. Sorry. It's just going to be working on Janine today. We're going to the moon. All right. Allergy or intolerance? Idea intolerance. Y'all, I think it's the music that's causing me. I am super relaxed. We might have to change it, but we'll see. We'll power through it. All right. So we have an intolerance, an idea intolerance. This can be any idea, person, place, thing, emotion, anything. So this is whenever you are in contact with something, this idea that we'll find out what it is, you don't know how to process it. And so your body's just like, well, I don't know what to do with it. Do with this, so it shuts down. You can feel anxious, feel overwhelmed, a sudden and extreme fatigue. Just you shut down, you feel numb, you disassociate. Very similar to food, like gluten. You have people who are allergic to gluten and people who they're not allergic to it, but when they eat it, they just feel bloated and gross. That's an intolerance. Janine wants to grow. Janine's day. All right, Janine, what do you have an intolerance to? Your own behavior. So there's something that you do that you just don't like. You just sign up. Awesome, JMS. So there's something that you do that you just don't like, and it causes you to shut down. This can even be a thought that creates a behavior as well. So it could be one behavior, a couple behaviors, whatever resonates with you. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes, Janine. Energy, allergy or intolerance, idea intolerance. She's doing a lot of releases today. Oh, I have to write this down. Idea intolerance. So same thing like the previous one that we just did. So being overpowered. Ooh, this one's a good one. So you shut down when you feel like someone's not listening to you, or someone is just very aggressive towards you. It's almost like you're not being listened to, and they're just like, blah, blah, blah. You can shut down. And I think we can all resonate with that one. What do you mean anxiety? All right, do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? No. Janine, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you had 9. 9. It's a good number. Good number. So if anybody resonates with these, go ahead and just set your intentions to release these as well. You have a lot of anxiety. Well, go ahead and if you resonated with anything that we uncovered today, just go ahead and set the intention it gets released from you as well. Okay, you can get in on this healing. All right, let's begin. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion, the idea intolerance of being overpowered. Did you release the idea intolerance of being overpowered? Yes. I set the intention to release the idea intolerance to your own behavior. Did you release the idea intolerance to your own behavior? Yes. I'm feeling this in the solar plexus. This is really good. I set the intention to release the no will to trust others. Ooh, that one is in the third eye. Felt that one in the third eye. Did you release the no will to trust others? Yes. I set the intention to release the no will to grow. That one is also third eye. Did you release the no will to grow? Yes. I set the intention to release the no will to let go. Did you release the no will to let go? Yes. I set the intention to release the no will to feel feelings. Everybody get in on this one, okay? Myself included. Did you release the no will to feel feelings? Yes. Ooh, got a rush of energy. I set the intention to reset and balance the third eye chakra. Did you reset and balance the third eye chakra? Yes. I set the intention to release the inherited trapped emotion of self-abuse. Did you release the inherited trapped emotion of self-abuse? Yes. I set the intention to release the physical emotional shock. Did you release the physical emotional shock? Yes. Do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? No. So how do you feel? And I also want to try something. So I have gratitude cards. I'm going to try and see if this works. Everyone will get a gratitude card, whatever you need to hear. Maybe it'll make sense, maybe it won't. So shuffling, shuffling, shuffling. This is for good old sweet Janine. Okay. Ooh, I get goosebumps from this one. I accept myself as I am. This is backwards, but I accept myself as I am. Janine, take a screenshot of this, even though it's backwards, but flip it and reverse it. I accept myself as I am. There you go. You were not letting go, Janine. I was like, wait, don't go. You're like, no, I want to stay here. All right, Janine, that was really good. My feet are on fire. My forearms, wrists are on fire. My shoulders and my back, I got the lava chills. All right. So if anybody wanted to sign up, it is all in the link in my bio. We just did body code. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Vanessa. And when I mean Vanessa, I mean Aseli. I said your name. I apologize. I got excited. Aseli. And if that is wrong, correct me. Please correct me. We're doing the body code. Whatever needs to be addressed, highest priority, buckle up. There you go. Highest priority, body code. Does anybody have any questions, comments, or concerns for me before we get started? Girl, I trust you too. Whew. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and move my subconscious mind aside. Ooh, 444 on the clock, welcoming you over here. And we are locked on and connected. So I'm actually do a gratitude card first. I feel called to do it first. I don't know how to shuffle. This is new. I know like tarot readers do this. Okay. This is fun. All right, so I add something special to this world. I add something special to this world. 444 on the clock. How do we sign? If you want to sign up, just go to the link in my bio, and it should say you have two options. It says TikTok Live emotion code or TikTok Live body code. If it popped out, yeah, it like flew across the room. So, as a reminder, I add something special to the world. This is a good one. All right. Let me get to the main page. Ooh, I'm like cold on one side of my body. That's cool. All right, we're still locked on. Do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? Yes. Toxins, excess, stress hormone. We can all resonate with this one. I feel called to find out the age, because I know people are like, well, yeah, I'm stressed all the time, but what specific event caused you to be stressed? Around what age? So did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? No. After 25? Yes. 25, 26, 27 years old. So around 27 years old, you were stressed. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. So going to the main page. Energy, reverberation, organ communication. Is it an organ? Yes. Okay. So this organ is trying to get your attention because it has some emotion trapped in it and it's not happy. Your organ is not happy. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to find out what organ is unhappy and what emotion it is sending out, or what emotion is stuck in your organ. Ooh, we got your stomach, your tummy tum. Stomach. And what is the emotion? We have grief. Do we need to know more about this? Yes. Do we need to know the age? Yes. We do need to know the age. So did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? No. After 25? No. 20, 21, 22, 23. So around 23 years old, this you created this emotion and I got stuck in your stomach, or it got stored in your stomach. Now, whenever your stomach is unhappy, it's going to manifest symptoms in your body to get your attention. So here is it, a very long list. So let's begin. Discomfort in the neck, discomfort in the shoulder area, elbow and wrist, having acid reflux, stomach pain, ulcers, bloating, gas, diarrhea, and constipation. And it will also generate the following emotions. So you may feel these emotions more than you would like. And these include anxiety, despair, disgust, nervousness, worry, failure, helplessness, hopelessness, lack of control, and low self-esteem. So you may resonate with one or two or all of them. That's just your stomach unhappy. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. So we have the energy, mental, and a broadcast message. Broadcast message. A broadcast message is exactly what it sounds. You're sending messages out to the world. So you're broadcasting, for example, we'll find out what it is. I'm not good enough. So you're sending out, I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. And so you are going to be reflected back. I'm not good enough. So you're going to be bringing in situations where you feel like you're not good enough. People are going to treat you like you're not good enough. You're going to perceive things as if you're not good enough. So this can cause negative self-talk, depression, having anxiety, and so forth. So we're going to find out what this is. Ignore me. And this can almost be, I'm not a priority. So you may find that people may ignore you or they don't treat you like a priority. Explains this to me. Then it looks like, Bishop, you're going to be, when we start releasing, set the intention you get released from those as well, okay? Get some of that secondhand healing. All right, so broadcast message, ignore me. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, mental, many of these are resonating. All right, a no will to, Lord. Honestly, I think it's the music. I'm so relaxed and my brain's like, All right, a no will to. So at some point in your life, you were sad, you felt hopeless, you were overwhelmed with physical pain or life in general, and you thought something with so much intensity that your subconscious mind grabbed it, ran away with it, and it became part of your personality. So the list is very small compared to what it could be, and it is small compared to the other charts in the body code, so they're very blunt, and they can be harsh. So if we get one of those that are kind of harsh, I will explain different things that are similar to it to help it not be so mean. Because your subconscious is just picking the one that's closest to it, okay? So you have no will to align with your true self. This can be, I mean, a lot of us are afraid to just be our authentic selves. We're afraid of what people will think of us. We don't want to be made fun of. We don't want to be an outcast. So just even saying, it could be even something simple like, we'll do a video game reference. Like everyone's like, oh my gosh, I love PlayStation, I love PlayStation, and you're like, well, actually, I like Xbox, but you're afraid to say you like Xbox because you don't want people to be like, oh, you know what you're talking about, like them attacking you. That used to be a theme in the game. That used to be a thing in the gaming world years back. Now nobody cares. All right, so do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. We don't like the vulnerable. Yeah, we don't like the V word. Nope, nope, nope. That's a bad word. Energy. Mental, broadcast message. But when you are vulnerable and you go past that feeling of vulnerability and you realize that actually everything's okay, you get such a rush and a high from it. You're like, whoa, you feel like you're a new person. It's incredible feeling. Terrifying at first, don't get me wrong. Being a Nintendo person was tough back in the day. Exactly. Yep. So you know. All right, so what are you broadcasting? I'm dead inside. Now, this is a little harsh. So this can be people saying maybe you're too guarded, you don't show emotion, you're almost like stone, because that it could be the vulnerability, it could be afraid to feel your emotions, or it can be a defense mechanism. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, mental, and a no will to. So another no will to. How's everybody doing? Very liberating, yes. No will to forgive yourself. And this can be being too hard on yourself. Like if you make a mistake, you're just like, oh my God, I can't believe I did that. I'm stupid. I'm blah, 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 blah. Or there are things in your past that you regret that you wish you could have changed. So it could be like a regret and you're not forgiving yourself for the choices that you made or the choices you didn't, the things that you didn't do. Another one of those things where there's a lot of layers to it. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, emotional, trapped emotion, and your basic common trapped emotion. So this is something that you created. So something happened, you saw something, you thought something, you created the emotion, you didn't know what to do with, so you decided to hold on to it. You're like, you know, I think I'm gonna hold on to this for a while. So you are feeling this emotion constantly, and it could be attached to the memory of what you thought or what you saw. So we're going to find out what this emotion is. We have rejection. Did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? No. After 25? Yes. 25, 26, 27. So around 27 years old. So it could be 26, 27, or 28. You felt rejected. This can be from another person. It could be something serious or something that... Well, at the time, you felt rejected, so it was serious, but it could be, you know, you asked your friend to hang out and they said no and you felt hurt. I mean, it could be anything like that. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you had 7. So if anybody resonates with this, set the intention that it gets released from you as well and you can get some of that secondhand healing. Let's begin. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of rejection. Did you release the trapped emotion of rejection? Yes. I set the intention to release the no will to forgive self. You just signed up. Awesome. Did you release the no will to forgive self? Yes. I set the intention to release the broadcast message, I am dead inside. Did you release the broadcast message, I am dead inside? Yes. Ooh, that one was good. That was a good release. I set the intention to release the no will to align with true self. Did you release the no will to align with your true self? Yes. I set the intention to release the broadcast message, ignore me. Did you release the broadcast message, ignore me? Yes. I set the intention to release grief from the stomach. Did you release grief from the stomach? Yes. I set the intention to release the stress hormone. Did you release the stress hormone? Yes. Thank you for the rose. Do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? No. And we are disconnected. Whew. I got a lot of lava chills during that release. So does anybody have any questions? Anybody who has signed up and they need me to explain anything before I move forward? Definitely a good release. WyldFaeth, you are next, my friend. Feeling that secondhand healing? Yup. Do I need to do anything on my end? No, you don't have to do anything. I won't be able to read your mind. There you are. I see you. You don't have to have a clear thought. You don't have to, just be open to it and just allow. And then just set the intention, if you are doing highest priority, to just release all of that. Yes, I did, Vanessa. I just finished. Now, since your username is different, it's like your actual name, you were Isali, right? Let me click on your name real quick. Yes. Okay. So I just finished. So I did a gratitude card for you. So first, you're very welcome. I just said, okay. So your gratitude card is, I add something special to the world. So this is something that you needed to hear. I add something special to the world. So what we released was a stress hormone around 27 years old, organ communication. So you had a trapped emotion of grief in your stomach. So we released that. A broadcast message, ignore me. And this can also be not being the priority. A no will to align with your true self. A broadcast message, I am dead inside. And this can also be that you could be cold, you don't show your emotions, that you could be emotionally numb. So it's not really like you're dead inside, but a broadcast message is something you're sending out to the world and people are reflecting that back to you. So people may see you say that you're cold or you're guarded. That's the word I was looking for. You're very guarded. A no will to forgive yourself, and then a trapped emotion of rejection. So you had 7 total. So those are really good. All right. WyldFaeth. And I will be posting this on YouTube if you do miss it, okay? And I'll put your TikTok username on your timestamp. So highest priority. All right, and we're doing the body code. All right, so I'm going to be moving my subconscious mind aside. I'm welcoming yours over here, and we are locked on and connected. Thank you. I've been having a hard time with being guarded for a long time now. You're very welcome. And you know what? releasing that energy is going to be very huge. So pay attention to how you feel in the next couple of days. You may have some processing. Emotions may surface, minor aches and pains, upset stomach. That's completely normal, but start paying attention. It may not be an overnight thing where you don't feel as guarded. It could be gradual, or maybe it is overnight. You just wake up, you're like, hey, I'm not guarded. Where's the wall? I don't know. Don't care. None of my business. All right, so let's do a gratitude card. What does WyldFaeth, what do you need to hear today? Oh, we have two that popped out. So I'm creating a love life and I deserve time to recharge. So relax. It's okay to do nothing. So these are your gratitude cards. Oh, hold on. I read that wrong. I'm creating a life I love. Can't read. I'm creating a life I love. All right. Highest priority. Accurate for both. Yes. Okay. Highest priority. Okay, body code. All right. And still connected. Do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? Yes. So we have energy. Already have the lava chills. Woo! All right, a post-hypnotic suggestion. A post-hypnotic suggestion is something that isn't your own creation. You got it from an outside source. So movies, music, TV, or another person. You hear it over and over and over again that your subconscious mind's like, whoa, and it starts to believe it to be true because your subconscious mind responds to repetition. So this can cause mood issues, dark thoughts, self-harm, addiction, anger at self, and depression-related feelings. So whatever we uncover, we're going to find out what this is. Just know it's not your own creation, okay? So this is I am damaged. Now, if you, like I said, if you believe this to be true, just know it's not yours, okay? You got it from someone else, we'll get rid of it. If you don't believe it to be true, that's awesome. Your subconscious mind was doing a little inventory management. I was like, I didn't create this. And so it stopped running it, but it's still taking up space in your energy field. Riley is here with us. Do you need to know more? Okay, you do need to know more. So do we need to know the age? Yes. So did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? Yes. 15, 16. So around 16 years old. 15, 16, or 17 years old, you got this from another person. Okay? Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. So we have energy, mental, a no will to. No will to is there was a time in your life where you were experiencing sadness, hopelessness, you were overwhelmed with physical pain or just life in general. Your subconscious mind, you thought something with so much intensity that your subconscious mind grabbed it, ran away with it, and it became part of your personality. Now, these can be harsh. They're very blunt and straight to the point. I will give you examples if we get one of those that are just like, ooh, all right? No will to trust yourself. And this can be following your intuition. This can be trusting that you can do something, trusting that you're on the right path, just anything that has to do with yourself and the trust, or maybe it's everything, just trust in general. You just have a hard time trusting yourself, trusting your feeling, trusting your gut, putting yourself first. That's so interesting. I saw something about the word damage just a few days ago and I got a weird feeling when I saw it. So that might have triggered her. Yes, that's so cool that, not that you got triggered by it, but you got triggered by it and now you're able to release it and get rid of it. All right. Do you need to know more? Yes. Do you need to know the age? Yes. Okay. So did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After, 30, yes. 30, 31. So this is recent. This is a freshie. So something happened where you're unable to trust yourself. So something happened, you witnessed something, you experienced something that caused you to feel the sadness, the hopelessness, or the feeling overwhelmed. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, emotional, trapped emotion, inherited trapped emotion. So you got this from your family. This isn't yours. So let's find out what this, hold on, let me write. Find out what this is. Stubbornness. All right. So who'd you get this from? Did you get this from your mom? Yes. Is this hers? No. So you got it from your mom, but it's not hers. Did she get it from her mom? Yes. Is this hers? Yes. So your grandmother. You got this from your grandmother. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. And what's cool about this is that whoever has this, so you're clearing it from every single person who has it. So someone from the past, and if you have any siblings or if you have any kids and they have it, they're going to be released. This is going to be released from them as well. This is so different from my last healing, but so eye-opening, right? All right, so energy, allergy or intolerance, and an idea allergy. So this is something that your ego, something happened to you where you got hurt and your ego's like, absolutely not. And so it created defense mechanisms that if you were about to get into contact with this certain thing, or you are in contact with it, that's when your ego goes into protective mode, and you can self-sabotage, you can have fear, anxiety, upset stomachs, anything, whatever your defense mechanisms are to get you out of that situation. So it's very similar to a fear or a phobia. Very similar. So let's see, what is this? Needing someone. So this could be you relied on someone in the past and they hurt you, so you're like, never again. So you don't ask for help. You don't, even if you want help, you don't ask for help. If people offer their help, you're like, nope, I'm fine, even though you need it. It could be a vulnerability thing or feeling like you're weak. If you wanted to do this, just go to the link in my bio and it should say TikTok Live body code or TikTok Live emotion code. So there's two of them. Right now we're doing the body code. And the emotion code, we just focus on the emotions, the trapped emotions. So yeah, it's kind of like your mind, you want the help, but your body's like, nope, So it creates that feeling of fear, those defense mechanisms, and then I don't know what your defense mechanisms are, but mine are not. Mine were not healthy. I would throw a flashbang and disappear. So do you need to know more? You do. Do you need to know the age? Yes. So did this happen before 20? No. After 20? Yes. After 30? No. After 25? No. 20, 21. So this happened around 21 years old, 20, 21, or 22 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Whew. Energy. Mental. Programming. A despair anchor. So a despair anchor is a limiting belief. So your subconscious mind will seek to validate this limiting belief and be like, see, proof. So if you have a limiting belief that you're not good enough, your subconscious mind's like, okay, we're not good enough. So we're going to experience feeling not good enough. So it's going to bring in situations and people where you feel not good enough. And then it's going to look at you and be like, I do good. And you're like, no, no, you did not. I mean, we don't want any of that. So I'm going to find out what this is. Again, if it's too harsh, I'll give other examples, okay? I'm all alone. This can be physically or emotionally alone. So you can be with friends and family and you just feel alone. Maybe you can't express your feelings. Let's look. And especially with even meeting someone, you know, you can be with a group of people and you just feel alone. You don't, maybe people don't notice you, they don't validate your feelings, they just don't understand you. So you can feel very lonely, or maybe you just are alone. Like maybe you live by yourself. And again, with the loneliness, maybe you're with someone and there's someone physically next to you, but it's like you don't have that emotional connection. Or a lot of layers to this one. Yes, Christina, you can you can be as specific as you want with this. A lot of people just do highest priority. They just let the subconscious mind decide. They're like, you know what? It knows what I need to release right now. And those are usually the juicy ones. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. So we have energy, mental, programming, another despair anchor. Where's my mouse? Yes, accurate. My mind works differently and being myself is difficult. Yes, exactly. But once you start, this is something that took me time. Once you embrace being who you are and kind of like testing the waters and like slowly revealing your authentic self and how you think, you realize it's not as scary. And then once you actually are fully like, this is who I am, you don't care anymore. You don't care what other people think, and they can make fun of you, and you can either join in and make fun of that, make fun of yourself, not in like a bad way, but just like have light of it. Thank you, Janine. Or it just, you just kind of like, oh, cool, thanks for sharing, and then move about with your business. People don't want me to speak. I learned to leave those people behind, but left me quiet in the, oh. Yeah, just start telling yourself, everybody loves hearing what I have to say. You know, start the inner work, and then you'll start building the confidence to slowly start speaking up a little bit of your point of view and how you feel and being your authentic self. And then, like I said, you do a little bit at a time. You kind of like go a little bit beyond your comfort zone, and your body's like, okay, that wasn't so scary. And so then you keep going and going and going just with those baby steps. And then with those baby steps, you go so far, and then you feel safe to speak and be yourself. All right, so we have another despair anchor. So I don't think we uncovered it. So this is I'm broken. So similar to the post-hypnotic suggestion that wasn't your own, the I'm damaged, this is I'm broken. So with what you were saying before, people telling you not to speak. We don't want to hear you, blah, blah, like, we don't want you to speak, be silenced. It almost feels like, okay, well, what's wrong with me? So it could be something similar to that. You just feel broken, like there's something wrong with me where nobody wants to, where I feel alone, no one wants to hear me, I can't feel safe to be myself. So this is, you know what, these are very heavy, and these are going to be so powerful for you. So I'm very excited how after, you know, if you have any processing after this, how you're going to feel in the next couple of days. Like this is going to be huge for you. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, reverberation, seeking heart energy. So this is where either you didn't get love or joy properly growing up, or from a relationship, a romantic relationship, and so you never felt that love. So you look for other things to get that rush of love and joy. So a lot of people go with sugar, a lot of people go with food, and that's to replace love. So this can be, it's almost like not an addiction, but whenever you're sad, you go to this to comfort yourself. So it could be negative emotion, sugar, food, some things I can't say on this app, chronic illness, work, and exercise. It can cause obsessive, compulsive, and destructive behaviors. And it's linked to having a heart wall, associated imbalances, abuse, neglect, isolation, and loneliness, and negative core beliefs. So we're gonna be releasing that, okay? I didn't think I was gonna be this imbalanced. I've been so much, but that's good. You know, this isn't anything bad. This can be, you worked on yourself so much that you're able to release that. These are like the leftovers of all the work that from the work that you've done. Just a little bit of leftovers. It's cool. You're doing great, especially since these are so heavy, which means you've done enough healing where your body's like, okay, we can finally get to that layer of the heavy stuff to release. So don't put yourself down and say that you didn't do enough work. You're doing incredible work. This is heavy. Like, looking at all this is very heavy and juicy stuff. So be proud of yourself with all the work that you've done. This is just the last little bit that you need to get rid of. Yeah, it's like you're dusting the residue away. Exactly, beloved. All right, do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you had 7 as well. All right, I have to itch my eye real quick. All right, so if anybody resonates with any of the imbalances that we uncovered, please set the intention it gets released from you as well, and you get some of that secondhand healing. You're very welcome, WyldFaeth. Absolutely. Yeah, be proud of yourself for all the work that you've done. You have to be your biggest cheerleader, and if you can't do that just yet, because I know a lot of us are harder on yourself. Myself and this community will be your cheerleader until you're ready to cheer for yourself. 100%. All right, let's begin. I set the intention to release the seeking heart energy. Did you release the seeking heart energy? Yes. I set the intention to release the despair anchor, I'm broken. Did you release the despair anchor, I'm broken? Yes. I set the intention to release the despair anchor, I'm all alone. Did you release the despair anchor, I'm all alone? Yes. I set the intention to release the idea allergy to needing someone. Did you release the idea allergy to needing someone? Yes. I set the intention to release the inherited trapped emotion of stubbornness. And like I said, whoever has this, your mom, grandmother, siblings, or if you have kids and they have it, we're releasing it right now. So you're also healing your family. Did you release the inherited trapped emotion of stubbornness? Yes. I set the intention to release the no will to trust self. Did you release the no will to trust self? Yes. I set the intention to release the post-hypnotic suggestion, I'm damaged. Did you release the post-hypnotic suggestion, I'm damaged? Yes. Do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? No. And we're disconnected. My grandma would be the most stubborn. Yup, and you got it from her. You got it from her. So everybody make sure you drink some water. That was very powerful. So I wouldn't be surprised if emotions do surface in the next day or so, or if you have minor aches and pains, upset stomach, or you feel fatigue, okay? That's normal. With energy healing, sometimes you have to recalibrate and you feel a little off. So don't be mad at me. Just be nice to yourself. But this is huge for you.